The 2022 Nobel Prize in Physics should have been way more controversial than it was, because what it actually did, if you follow me through here, is corner our entire picture of reality. It would appear as if it forces a choice. The prize went to Elaine Aspect, John Clauser, and Anton Zeilinger for experiments violating Bell's inequality. Essentially, they proved that no correct theory of quantum mechanics can satisfy both locality and realism. Locality being essentially the idea that there's no spooky action at a distance. Information, nothing can travel faster than the speed of light. Realism being the idea that physical stuff has physical properties regardless of measurement or observation. Translation, if reality is just stuff sitting out there regardless of measurement and nothing can travel faster than light, then distant particles should not be correlated in any meaningful way. Quantum entanglement should not be a thing. But they are, and it is, so now we have a problem. You either give up locality or you give up realism. And here's where it gets interesting, because physicalism, which is the idea that everything is ultimately physical in what most people implicitly believe, depends on realism. And so Leggett's inequality tries to save realism, even allowing for non-local effects, still violated. So at this point, even non-local realism is cooked. What's interesting here is that physics is not literally telling you what reality is, it's telling you what it can't be. So now we go to the realm of quantum interpretations. Oh joy, but before we do, watch this.
The Copenhagen puts in the laws of physics the notion of measurement. It says that when you make a measurement of something, a dramatic effect occurs where the wave function that describes the system completely changes. The real hardcore Copenhagen philosophy is that there is no such thing as what the system is doing before you measure it. The whole of reality consists of nothing but measurement outcomes. That's what Copenhagen actually says. And
Yeah.
I'm all about, like, the universe doesn't care about you and your measurements. The universe is just out there, and I'm just going to
Yeah.
believe in it. Why not? It's the universe is impersonal, and the word measurement should not appear in the fundamental laws of physics.
That right there, that instinct. The universe is just out there. Measurements should not matter. That's the thing under pressure. That's what the physicists, the physicalists all want reality to be like. So let's look at our options. You can drop locality, which means that you accept non-locality, spooky action. You can drop realism and say that properties don't exist until measurement. Or you can try to hold on to physical realism because it's the foundation for physicalism, and that's where the many worlds interpretation comes into play. So instead of saying properties don't exist prior to measurement, it says all outcomes exist. Every possibility happens. The universe just branches constantly. No collapse, no special role for measurement. Now, to be clear, the math is very clean, but let's zoom out for a moment. What are we doing? We now have an infinitely branching, unobservable set of parallel universes, just to avoid saying measurement plays a role. Historically, when we've done that, when we keep adding complexity to save core assumptions, we call that epicycles. So look at the motivation. Bell's theorem didn't just make physics weird, it forced a trade-off. Locality, realism, simplicity. You cannot have all three. And if your ontology depends on a stable, observer-independent, physical reality, that would not be a small adjustment. That would be an ontological shock.